Today I'm restarting the NBA by putting every player into a league-wide fantasy draft. I'm abolishing the salary cap, meaning if a team so chooses, they can draft Zach LaVine, Bradley Beal, Jordan Poole, anybody making an absurd amount of money. I mean, like, their team would probably be pretty mid, but like they can if they want to. I'll be taking over one of the 30 NBA teams with the goal of building the best team in NBA history. There's just one problem. Well, like two problems. There's like 15 problems. I'm not gonna know which team I'm taking over until after the fantasy draft is complete. And once I take over my random team, I'm gonna be super restricted on how I can affect the roster, but more on that in a moment. But here we go, random draft order. The Grizzlies have the #1 pick, then the Clippers, Spurs. That is interesting. It doesn't really mean much for us at this point, but I am indeed simulating the entire draft. Injuries are on. I'm just using the default 2K roster. I'm completely hands off here. With the first overall pick, Memphis went Luka. The Clippers took Nikola Jokic second, Giannis third, Shea fourth, Joel. Wow, Victor fell to 6, which is interesting. I'm only planning to do one season here with our restarted NBA, but Victor should be the 6th overall pick if you were starting your franchise. Old man LeBron still getting some respect, going 13th overall. The Suns trying to win this year. Oh no, the Lakers took. Why would you take Kawhi? He's already injured. That's kind of a head scratcher. Wow, randomly I just see the Spurs get Rudy Gobert late in the 2nd round. That seems like a pretty good pick. Yeah, to pair with Giannis and Rudy in the front court. Are you kidding me? Nobody's going to score on San Antonio. Okay, that's, we'll set that aside for now because it is finally time for me to insert myself into the restarted NBA. This is very simple. Whatever this wheel lands on, I am taking over that team. The Atlanta Hawks, I have no clue who they just drafted. Okay, Jaylen Brown. Oh, so they must have had a top 6 or 7 pick. I think Jaylen goes early. Domantas Sabonis, Andrew Nembhard. Yo, this is kind of a squad. Keegan Murray, Malcolm Brogdon. That is a solid starting 5. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, the Kings look all right. Anthony Davis, Julius Randle, Chris Paul. For this 1 year, they might be super competitive. The Knicks, Tyrese Maxey, Bam Adebayo, the Kentucky boy. How did they pull that off with old man Draymond, AR-15? Victor, what? Okay. Wow, the Magic with just a future-oriented team. I mean, Darius Garland, he's only 24. Brandon Miller, Cam Johnson, they're gonna be bad, but Victor would develop. The Raptors kind of killed it. Jason Tatum, Mikal Bridges, if he can figure out how to shoot. Miles Turner, that's not a bad big 3. I told you that Giannis Rudy frontcourt was something serious, but after that, CJ, Keldon, Io, don't love that. Around old man LeBron, the Suns add Jamal Murray. Okay, DeAndre Ayton coming back home. Trey Murphy, we'll see how that team does. Yo, the Celtics put a squad around Shea, OG Anunoby, Jarrett Allen, Malik Monk. Ugh, the Grizzlies. Yo, Luka's gonna have to average like 35, a 35-point triple-double. He's got nothing else on his team, but low-key, he could and probably will average that. And obviously some of those rosters, including my own with the Hawks, pretty impressive, but now things are gonna get jumbled because I'm on a mission to go 74-8, build the best team ever, and to do that, I'm using this NBA Impossible quiz. Won't get over 80%. King of the 4th quarter, been called out. I'm gonna go player by player through my roster, putting each player on the block as I attempt to answer these questions. If I get a question right, I can swap my player for anyone in the league 90 overall or higher. If I get the question wrong, my player gets released and replaced with garbage.
Garbage day.
This is fun. I could have a team of like 3 or 4 90 overalls and the rest in the 60s because I'm pretty sure this quiz does not mess around. Our first player on the block, Mr. Jaylen Brown himself, a 93 overall. I don't want to lose that. And our first question, the All-NBA 3rd team in 2012-13. How am I supposed to randomly know that? All right, let's process of elimination. LeBron was definitely not on the 3rd team All-NBA. Okay, that's easy. None of the other ones are obvious. Wait, yes, Carmelo definitely wasn't either because Carmelo got an MVP vote. He made it so LeBron wasn't unanimous. Also, process of elimination, Damian Lillard was a rookie in 2012-13. I don't think he would have made All-NBA 3rd. So Wade, Harden, PG-13, David Lee, Dwight Howard. I'm locking it in, baby, for Jaylen Brown. Yes, sir. We got one. Now, each time I get a question right, we're going to be taken to another wheel. This one has 90 through 99 on it, obviously indicating overall. However, because Jaylen Brown was on the block and my guy is a 93 overall, I'm going to choose not to spin the wheel and not to upgrade him. I'll just keep Jaylen Brown. Why not? I don't want to get a worse player. But we move on to our second question with Domantas Sabonis on the block. And obviously from this point forward, I'm not going to be keeping any of my guys. I want to upgrade on each of them. 9th in all-time scoring. I don't know when this quiz was made. Okay, this is gonna be impossible, dude. This one's gonna be a guess, an educated guess. I know Moses had a great career, a long career, but I think this is Shaq. I'm so scared, but I'm clicking. Oh, it was Moses. It was Moses. And with that, 2 questions in, we're already losing our first play. An 88 overall, we're losing. No. It's also at this point, I should have mentioned this earlier, there's 20 questions in this quiz. I can skip over 6 of them because I only have 14 players on my team. Maybe I should have skipped over that last one that I already got wrong. I was confident though. Anyways, we got to move on. My Canadian brother, Andrew Nemhard, is on the block. Don't want to lose him. I want to upgrade him. And the third question on our quiz, the highest points scored by a single team. Now, I'm pretty sure I would confidently answer that this was the Denver Nuggets back in the 80s. I know the game it's talking about. Dude, I could skip this question, but you know what? I'm confident. The number 186. It's sticking out to me for some reason with a chance to upgrade on Andrew Nemhard. I'm locking it in. Oh, I got it right. I'm a genius, man. I should be 3 for 3. Alas, that's not how it works, and it's our first wheel of overall spin. Imagine if I get, is there even a 99 currently in the game? It doesn't matter. A 95 overall. Yeah, we'll take it. 95, we can go with Tatum, Anthony Davis, or Kevin Durant. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? Jason Tatum to pair back with Jaylen Brown. I mean, like, it was like it was destined to happen. Our next player on the block, Keegan Murray. Our next question, how many teams were in the ABA? I have no idea. I'm not even gonna get, I'm gonna skip that one. How many teams are in the G League? Okay, I also don't know that. I'm gonna skip that. 2 skips, yeah, might as well. The first ever MVP in the ABA. This one is gonna be so tough. I think Connie like Julius Erving would be the obvious answer. I think Connie played before Phoenix. It's the name that's sticking out to me. Let me not labor on this. I really don't know. I'm going oh my gosh. Oh, I got this quiz promised I wouldn't get 80% or better. I'm at 75 right now, and we're picking up a 92. Oh, it's over. It's over. There's only 192 overall right now, Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, he'll fit next to Jalen and Jason. Malcolm Brogdon is the next to potentially get cut or traded. When did the three-point line make its debut? When did the three-point line made its debut? That is bad grammar. This one's really tough, man, because I was going to say 1978, 79. Those are both options. I'm going to go the 78, 79 season sounds right, and I was wrong. Okay. Brogdon going ahead and getting released. Aaron Wiggins now are next on the chopping block. And our next, where did the first ever All-Star, I'm assuming, game take place? Where did the first took place? What is with the grammar on these questions, dude? I definitely don't know off the top of my head. We are once again gonna guess, and I'm gonna say LA because Boston? Oh, sure. Yeah, back when they were winning all their titles, 6 freaking teams in the league or whatever. Just like that, on a bit of a cold streak, I released Aaron Wiggins. We're moving on to the veteran, Alec Burks. When was the first ever NBA All-Star? Of course, that one would be next. Oh, gosh, man. I don't, like, what is, I'm gonna go with 1952. Like, they aren't even spaced out to give me some indication. This is a complete guess. I'm going 1952, and I'm wrong. It's 51. Okay, you know what? This quiz is frustrating. 3 answers wrong in a row. Alec Burks getting released. Simone Fontecchio now at risk of getting cut. And this is getting embarrassing. Can they give me 1 or 2 that's like process of elimination? I can get, okay, yeah, right here. Who was the first dunk contest winner? Obviously not Artis Gilmore, the center. No. Once again, Julius Erving seems like the 2 obvious answer, just like the ABA MVP. So I'm going to say it's Larry Nance or David Thompson. David Thompson sounds right. He's often one of those players those legends forgot about. So I'm going to lock it in, and I don't feel confident about it. But yeah, I was Larry Nance Sr. I'm getting crushed right now, dude, and it's not getting much better. Tim Hardaway Jr. now on the block. First international player. Oh my gosh. The name Henry Biasati, just, it's sticking out to me for some reason. I've read that somewhere. I've seen it somewhere. I have no clue. I am not cheating. If I get this right, it's just a complete random pull from the back of my mind. I'm locking it. It's correct. Yeah. Who is that dude? Oh, he's a Canadian. Okay, that's probably how I know. If I were watching this video right now, I would have totally thought I just cheated on that question. I promise you, I've just seen his name somewhere before, and it gets me a 99 overall. That is insane. I didn't cheat. On the base roster, there are not any 99 overalls, so we will settle for a 98 overall. Nikola Jokic. I'm sorry, Steve Ballmer and the Clippers. Our 10th player on the block. We're getting towards the end of this campaign. How many teams didn't won a championship? Okay, now they're just trolling with that grammar. How many teams haven't won a championship? I'm feeling good about where my team's at. Let's just move on with it. I'm gonna say 8, and I'm wrong. It's 12. All right, I probably could have figured that one out. Oh, I also could have just skipped that question. Gosh darn it, I'm feeling high on life with my team. I'm not being strategic anymore. Noah Clowney is next on the block, and I'm going to be strategic here, all right? I'm going to skip a few questions. I need one more 90+ overall to really round out my team. How many MVPs won by a Bulls player? That would be 6 from Mike won 5, plus 1 more from Derrick Rose. This answer is undoubtedly 6. Let me lock in my 5th 90+ overall right here. Let's go, baby. The confidence is what killed it for me. And by killed it, of course, I mean like in a good way. You know, that was a W. Anyways, 94 overall. D-Book or Jalen Brunson? Will Knicks fans or Suns fans be more mad at me for not choosing their guy? Oh, that was actually a really hard choice. Sorry, Knicks fans. Jalen Brunson getting omitted again. I'm going D-Book. Darius Baisley, only 3 players left to put up on the block. We've got a starting 5, but we want more. Okay, how many finals MVPs were won by a Laker? Okay, wait, trick question, right? They've won 17 rings, but Jerry West, he got one in a loss. But why is 17 the end? Where is 18? When was this quiz? Was this quiz made before 2020? That would also be a problem. But either way, the answer should be 17, right? Unless I missed. Yeah, of course. Let's go. The rich get richer. I don't know when this quiz was made, but either way, I got it right. I played the system. A 90 overall. I'm acting like that's mid, which is kind of hilarious. Old man Jimmy Butler, a veteran. Yeah, why doesn't he come be our 6th man? I need that veteran experience. Second to last question features Ty Washington Jr. on the block. Who has the highest points per game? Okay, not ever, just of these 4. Kevin Durant, Bill Russ. Oh, that one's easy. That's Kevin Durant. He's average. Yeah, he's part of that 27 points per game or higher club. Come on, like this is supposed to be challenging. There was a section earlier in this video in which I legit thought I wasn't gonna get another question right as we pick up another 94 overall. Dude, it's over. It's over. Oh, we just got Devin Booker. Now I could add Jalen Brunson. Well, you know what? On second thought, Anthony Edwards, get on my team. Take that, Knicks fans. I don't know why I'm antagonizing you, but yeah. And our final player up on the block. I almost don't want to do this. I should just keep Alexei Pokusevski because he's the GOAT. Who is the tallest in centimeters? Well, I don't know why that matters. Dame, Westbrook, Kyrie, Steph. That's actually tough. Aren't they all listed at 6'2" or 6'3"? I think this is Westbrook or Steph, right? Like this is what? I'm going to go with Russ. Isn't he like 6'3" and a bit? Yeah, he is. Why not? One more for the road. Let's go. Dude, the amount of questions here I just straight up guessed on. I didn't even try and work out logically. That's wild. I already have both 92 overalls in the league. So you know what? I'll give everyone else a break and I will take Tyrese Halliburton a 91. Like I'm taking one for the team here. And speaking of the team, our new look Atlanta Hawks in the restarted NBA looks like this. Jokic, Tatum, Booker, Ant Edwards, Jaylen Brown, Victor, Jimmy Butler, Tyrese Halliburton. I adjusted some positions so our rotation should make sense. At the bottom of our roster, we've got 69 overall players. So I got 6 questions wrong and 8 questions right. Well, you know what? That is below 80%. So I guess the quiz wasn't lying. It was a little easier than I thought, to be honest. We should put up some numbers here, boys. And just for the record, I did finish this quiz. I got 60%, which no, is not 80%, but the average score is only 40%, which based on the math and my calculations means I'm above average. Okay, finally, for once in my life, I'm above average.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my, did I call it or did I call it, man? Luka with Memphis wins MVP, even with a lackluster supporting cast. He didn't quite hit a 35-point triple-double though. Luka, what are you doing? My boy Victor winning DPOY 19.5, 10.5, putting up huge numbers even next to Jokic. All NBA first team Luka, Giannis, Joel, Jokic, and Victor. Oh, that front court. Bam, LeBron, AD, Ja, and LaMelo second team. All NBA third team. Okay, so just Victor and Jokic on All NBA. I do see my Atlanta Hawks as the 1 seed in the East, but moment of truth, how many games did we win? What? Only, what? 69? Nice. Win? What? How did we not even hit 70, bro? Are you kidding me? Did we at least have some injuries? Tatum, Victor, D-Book, Butler? No, looks like all our studs played every game. Oh, so no excuse. 2K simulation is wild, dude. 890+ overalls, can't win 70 games? In the restarted NBA, of course, Luka led the league in scoring. Old man Dame in Washington doing his thing. Giannis with Rudy in San Antonio. Brunson, oh, clearly offended I didn't pick him twice, almost averaging 30 points a game. Out of the play-in tournament come the Brooklyn Nets. Oh my word, they have Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. Sure, it didn't work in Atlanta, but maybe for Brooklyn. Somehow they took a game off us, did the Nets, but no, we advanced through to round 2, where we've got the Chicago Bulls led by Paulo Banchero, Brandon Ingram, Fred VanVleet, Old Man Clay. That's not a bad starting 5. Once again, we dropped just a single game. I mean, I wish I was seeing sweeps out here, but it's cool, man. Either way, we're off to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Wizards, there's Damian Lillard, him and his 33 points a game. Domantas, I'm reaping what I sowed in this video. Domantas Sabonis became a free agent. The Wizards, with unlimited cap space, signed him. That roster is low-key gross. Oh, Derek White. Yeah, it would look a lot better if Derek White was healthy. And yeah, they could have used the help. A 4-0 sweep. I asked for it and finally got it. Over in the West, Rudy, Giannis, and the Spurs fell to the Kings. And now Sacramento is up 3-2 on Golden State. What are the Kings about in this universe? Anthony Davis. I could have stolen him earlier in the video. Julius Randle, Denny Avdia. Oh yeah, this team with Chris Paul, Jaden Ivey. It's not bad. Which team will have the unfortunate instance of losing to us in the NBA Finals? Does Golden State push a game 7? Yes, they do. Back to Chase Center. Either way, it's in the Bay. Wow, you know who else is back in the Bay? Not just game 7. Kevin Durant came home. He might be leading them back. And Bradley Beal, I shouted him out in the intro with his big old contract. All right. Not gonna lie, that team is mid. Either of these rosters should and probably will get swept by us in the finals, but who's it gonna be? It's gonna be not Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. Even though I see Lonzo Ball on his roster, that would have been sick to watch. Instead, it's gonna be the Anthony Davis-led Sacramento Kings. By the way, Sacramento versus Golden State, that would be a fire West Finals in real life. Battle of the Bay. AD, a big West Finals, 27 points, 11 rebounds per game, 3 blocks. But Nikola Jokic was saving himself for the finals. Nikola Victor, 80's gonna be in jail. Our team failed to win 70 games. 2K's simulation engine is confusing, but will we sweep the NBA Finals? We probably should. Game 1 at home. That is a blowout, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 at home. Are we gonna get one close finish? We're probably not. It's another blowout. Game 3 on the road. What are we doing? We are down 3. Are you kidding me, man? 2K, what are you cooking right now? What does my team do? As the GM, I am very, oh my, over Jokic 80 just hit that. If we don't sweep this NBA Finals, that is a massive L. Anthony Edwards. He's loose off the screen for 3. And that might be game. Are you serious, dog? Julius Randle just scored 31 points on 12 of 15 shooting to beat us in the NBA Finals. Well, this video is ultimately a failure now. Thankfully, we get back on track, go up 3-1 in the series. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Another close game. I legit didn't think this was gonna happen. 2K simulation engine is crazy though. D-Book going to work. He's kind of our go-to man out here. I don't know how we aren't blowing the doors off these Kings. Anyways, Anthony Davis going to work. A floater over. What? How did he hit that? This is crazy. Not sweeping through the playoffs, let alone just this NBA Finals. I mean, that's kind of an LD book. Oh, that was gorgeous. And he hit. Okay. D-Book, no, D-Book. He got sucked into an animation. That's insane. If Victor DPOY can't get a stop here, we might legitimately be cooked. Anthony Davis, a terrible take. Here we go, back the other way. Anthony Edwards going to the rim, bodying inside. That's a big boy finish. Now we take the lead. This might be a possession for the NBA Finals. They are only letting Anthony Davis shoot here. A post fade over Jokic. Finally, AD misses one of those. The Kings, do they have 3-point shooting? Like old man Chris Paul, I guess. They need a 3 to tie. Avdia over to Anthony Davis with his improved 3-point shot. Not meant to be. It got a little bit sweaty down the stretch, but indeed our Monstars super team did pull it off. I mean, it's not really that big. Like, obviously we did in our restarted NBA. My trivia knowledge, undefeated, as I did build us this squad. Yes, I'm flexing, getting 60% on a quiz. The Atlanta Hawks have won the NBA championship. Nikola Jokic, a large triple-double average to take home his second finals MVP of his career. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. Wanted to mix it up a bit instead of just doing a fantasy draft in the NBA. Anyways, drop a thumbs up if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and check out another video from here on my channel.